versus the Complexity boys. Now don't worry, this isn't live yet, but it's about to be. We had a little issue with JKS. He had to get in and then back. No, he had to get out and then back in the server. That's what happened there. But now we're ready to go. This pistol round's coming up for Complexity. I'm looking at Poison. I'm looking at Poison as someone who we have seen step up consistently for this Complexity squad since his return. I want to see him popping off here on Dust. It's an AWP's playground. CSGO often brings the heat on this map, and so I think he's going to be a very key player here for Cole as the long rush is in.
Yeah, right out and about, hidden on the car is the man of the hour, the man you mentioned, Harry. It's Poison. Nice start from him, finding one. He even gets out of there alive. They don't hunt him down. They have a molly. They're probably going to use it here, and it's already too late. Poison has escaped, and now 2 smokes for the cross to the site. Cole have the numbers here in A. Still watching B, just in case. They've only seen a couple of players. Rush lining up a flash to give Poison another chance to fight. Just waiting for the right time. Oh, there's a lot of info. 4 players all seen. Poison picking heads and going back in with a flash. There's another bit of damage, and Rush will capitalize. This is a done deal. This is big out of the round. Glocks is just taking fights. They haven't even thrown the smokes.
Ah, well, there go the smokes.
Glocks v USPs. What did you expect?
Already, though. Great stuff from Poison.
Yeah.
Off to a good start to bring that AWP out right away, but instead it's going to be the scout early on. Oh, CSGO's donning his on the other side. We get the replay of the nice little shots there from Poison. But this scout battle, Hugo, I'm excited by this. These are 2 great scout players, 2 of the big greats. Like
Cheddar and
Sharks.
Oh, okay.
Or grated cheeses.
Yeah, that's what my mind went.
Cheddar and mozzarella, good combination.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see if this force is made of anything. Scout v Scout. Rush playing towards the blue bin. He's going to move up aggressive. Big taking Cat in the meantime. Going to leave Tizian to split long late. So if they want to take A, they can always drop into the mid to B. What have we got here from Tizian? Is it, oh, okay, it's one of the Cat smokes coming down from long. Big, will they move with it? Will they drop into the spawn? Flash is thrown in. It's not going to deter Big lining up their second smoke. It's forced a lot of util, that one early smoke from Tizian, and now they can commit on the other one. B players definitely scared somewhat. It's getting a bit quiet, but now everything starts to unleash.
Yeah, here comes this push, and oh, those nades are brutal. Poison Scout is good for the first kill, and the second through smoke. CSGO is trying to step up to deal with Poison. He's trying to get this response, but just not getting given the fight. Poison is tucked in, and Blame is still at ramp, by the way. Flashed in now by his teammates to make this push happen. Well, it is traded by CSGO. Oh, the head-to-head, it's happening. It's happening. CSGO v Poison. Oh, and CSGO's going to win out that first little head-to-head fight with the Scouts. Trying to hold around it, but it's config short wrap that could cause a world of problems. CSGO is still going. Oh, that was on for the ace. And you can see why we talk about CSGO being a bit of a king with the scout. 4 kills, and he was on 1 HP for 2 of them.
I'm just surprised Cole are even fighting him. Like, the config should be calling, like, guys, chill. I'm coming up, I'm flanking. Cole just looking to distract. They can just wait. And even though it draws a lot of attention, that's a lot of damage done by a force buy from Big, and it's going to force some rebuys from Cole. So great shots by Poison to start, but CSGO certainly takes the medal with the scout for now. And Big not going to be rebuying. They're left with a similar position in that first map as well, right, where they force, they almost win it. It's tempting to rebuy, but you hold off. They actually won this round though with pistols and just ecoing. Going to be hard to do on Dust2, but a 5-man B play could be the remedy. Cole only have 1 player here. JKS is coming to join. And Big are just setting up for the execute. Flashes through the skylight. Tabs isn't going to sell any fake in middle. Maybe Molly Cat, throw the mid to B. Keep some attention. Oh, that's nice. It's not even a mid to be. It's actually going to draw JKS out, looking and wondering, are they wrapping him? Are they trying to go towards spawn? No, it is this B hit. Flash is coming through. Config gets blinded, but he can still do a lot of damage from this position. His teammate's out of the round, and Config needs to smoke the molly. They've trapped him in the corner. He is screwed here. There's nothing to do but spray the smoke, and he's only good for one. Even that. And Big, they might have just forced Cole's hand. It's Dust2 after all. Save called early. And Big do it in both maps. They can't win the Force, but the Eco, pff, easy, mate.
Yeah, the armor just slows them down. Flash is over, facilitating a little boost here, but no one's even attempting it for Cole. 2 kills at B, and the round draws to a close. Poison may be able to pad his stats, but that's the extent of it here with this scout. Even then, does have a teammate up in the site to help him. They lose rush. Poison still nailing these shots down in middle. So they get away with the scout and the FAMAS, but that is anything but ideal, right? CSGO now with so much money can bring an AWP out. I mean, hell, you could even double AWP here if you're big. Now, you're not going to do that because that would be absolutely just madness. It would just be throwing flat out because, you know, you've got this eco round coming for Cole. I say eco, probably going to be a Force, right?
Yeah.
Don't have the loss bonus to back up a full eco here, and you know they lose one round. They want to be forced by it. They want to keep this pressure on. But because Big win that in the eco, you know it's not even like you're going to fully break the money of Big if you win a round like this. CSN also has that AWP and it's tagged Poison on the mid cross. Things go from bad to worse to begin a round like this one.
Big spent their entire T side of Mirage just hitting the B site. I wonder if there'll be any similarities here on Dust2. Certainly a place that can be susceptible to being abused, but Cole have 2 players right now in position. JKS watching mid, Poison smoked off by that CT utility. JKS on an island and not going to last long. Config in the smoke. Oh, what? He wins that fight. Xantares just saw his fingers, and somehow Config is fast. Nice shot from CSGO doesn't let him escape for long, and now with the open lower tunnels, Cole might need to, again, consider saving. If they can kill this open... you cool, Tizian? Because Tabson's not. He just got stabbed in the back. I don't even know. Team knifed him, and this round is falling apart at the seams. Not like this, no time, surely, for a retake. Blame has the kit. They're going to give it a go. Why not? You got a team kill in the mix. You may as well take advantage. Poison misses his shot with a scout. Oh, he does hit it. The second time around, Poison's won the round, but there's no time. Blame is too far with the kit. If he went tons, it would have been Cole's. What was that round? What was the knife kill? How did that happen? I hope we have a replay.
Yeah, I saw they were both near the bomb, but it didn't.
Okay.
Was it like a...
Let's see. Let's see if it's been caught.
No, yeah, it's like tabs and plants, everything. Because at first I was thinking like...
Is he just knifing and jumping and Tabson walks into it? Oh, so he plants there instead. He's knifing and jumping, and he just slashed it in.
Ah, right.
Oh.
Tabson. Keep your friends close, and then your enemy friends out of knife's reach. Yeah.
I don't even, like, I don't want to victim blame, but he did jump into that. He's trying to escape, though. He's using the bout. Yeah, it's not his fault.
Don't blame Taz there. No. Tizian's knife. Tizian's -1 and 4, right? That's who you're looking at. -1 and 4. Tizian. Here he is. Numbers. They talk for themselves, and you don't like what they're saying, but they're saying it. And here's the push up through long. Tabson out for blood after that last round. He's blinded. He's getting kills. Now just has to worry about Tizian, right? Back inside of the site. Tizian this time has his eyes fixated on the enemy.
This game doesn't make sense.
Tabson, watch out, buddy. You've got 3 in this round. Tizian, he's coming for you. Config up through short. Tizian here. Does get wrecked on the deagle. Tabson chuckling to himself. Config.
Actually sounds like a balloon.
Yeah, right, man. I really put my... I'm like lightheaded after that. Oh. Config.
Can he get it? Can he get it?
He just wants the gun. He just wants it, man.
Just run, just grab it.
I wouldn't understand. Config gonna get the gun. There it is. AK retrieved and he's out of there. Also, Wild Lotus skin. Very, very nice. Love to see it.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
Maybe too expensive.
I think it's like 1.5k for this little beauty.
Yeah, Tizian. I mean, he made 1,500 off of 90.
Yeah, right. So he put it straight into the AK.
To good use. Oh, dear. Yeah, gotta just move on past it. At least it didn't cost Big the round. It almost did, man. Poison, like, hitting shots with the scout on B and almost retakes it. If he has a kit, they win it. If Blame is tons, they win it. But just don't think they were ready for that to happen. Luckily, Big still hold the lead, 3-2. Here's the buy. We've been waiting for it. Lots of forces, lots of scouts. Now the double orb, one per team. Ye old hinge smoke.
Oh, but Poison, who has been having a good game so far. Posted up at short. The nades find good damage. Still silent for Big. You still don't know where their exact intentions in a round like this. They throw that smoke that cuts off the B players and allows players in middle to take a CT fight. No one's in CT for Cole. Instead, all three players are up long. They're set up to have to retake this A bomb site. And so this now hinges on like getting some kills to propel you into this retake. And the thing that makes it very, very scary is Xantares, who's currently deep on the catwalk. He's got Tizian alongside him, and they're playing to deny the avenue of rotation that is catwalk. Look at this boost. Look at how high up CSGO is.
They re-smoke it. They're going back.
Put another smoke down. CSGO, get back up there, buddy. Wow. There it is, down into the pit. Poison never even knew what hit him. Man down now for Cole. Time ticking off of this bomb. And oh, that could have been a collateral instead. CSGO's just got to take the fights, and he will win both of them. 3 in the round for CSGO, and a 4th on the board for Big. The retake at A does not work for Cole. And that boost, actually, you know, we're laughing about it because it is kind of funny, but it proves to be really important in getting that pit kill.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. That's a really, really smart play. Like, that's a normal smoke to throw as well to cut off long players. So it's not like Cole looking at that going, what are they doing with that smoke? That's just normal. It's just for Big to back up, go back to Cat, try and play the bomb. But now CSGO's boosting on top of his teammate to fight pit players. Big, they've got so many more tricks up their sleeves. I feel like every time I see Big, they're showing me something new that I've not seen before. That's cool. 4-2. Looking to get back into Pro League, find their first victory. A 2-0 at that could be a great way to start it. It's Big's map pick right now. And Cole, broken. Pistols apiece. Pistols are plenty. Only one B player spotted. I wonder if they abused that. CSGO knows for sure there's max 1 cross. So if you're Big, this is the perfect round to get into the site. There's the second making it through, but still Big are invested.
I mean, you know one of these players is late. Right now you spot them both. You know where the 2 folks are that were in B. CSGO even plucking one on the... Oh, 2 on the mid-cross, actually. One in top mid. Deleted. Blame F. The player who was late into B gets chased down, and CSGO is there with 3 at the very, very end. So Big up onto 5. They make quick work of that pistol round. They never even break a sweat. CSGO really stepping up on this orb. That's exactly what we wanted. Dust2 is always a good map for CSGO, and it feels like once in a blue moon you see him kind of, you know, drop off, and it's pretty noticeable whenever he does, right? I think it's someone that you lean on, as is a lot of AWPers on this map, right? You need your AWP to be showing up. And Poison, he's had a great beginning, but in these last few rounds, they've come up with some little tricks to flush Poison out, and he hasn't really found much. So now we've got a double AWP. Yeah. JKS donning that second.
I was going to say, it's kind of interesting, right? We usually see Config taking it second on almost every map. He AWPs to the back of B Plat on a map like this. We saw him AWPing B Apps on Mirage. So, yeah, I've not seen JKS AWP inside of this team, but I'm excited to see where that leads Cole. Poison getting mollied. It's perfect molly for his position, and a B execute coming through. JKS with the AWP right in the front line. Flashes could be annoying, but he's got a shot before they pop, and now Config is here as well. Oh, he gets hit by a smoke, but he sprays them all down, and Config with 3. Cool, calm, and collected. Complexity find a third.
So that's why he wanted the M4 there. They get back with their pan and shots. Now we're into the game. Bit of audio description for you all. CSGO looking down through mid. Not gonna get given the fight onto JKS yet. Instead, Bit of long presence here for Cole, and I say a lot of long presence for Complexity. 3, while JKS is attempting to hold on to middle. He runs back, drops a flash as he goes, and now Poison is scoped up from the crossroads. This is an important fight for Poison to win. If he does, he puts a stop to the B play. The flash gets him off the angle, and now Searson is scoped up. It's like a game of cat and mouse. You use utility, you displace their AWP. There's the counter util to move Searson off the angle. And it is just trading places between the two AWPers, trying to hold on to this CT control because they know how important it is. And so Big, they decide, well, you know, if we're not going to get given this real estate in mid, we'll just take it in B. But you got to get past JKS on the AWP, and Tabson will into the 3-on-3 now. And Searson waiting in the bottom of mid with the AWP. This is ballsy, not checked properly by Rush, and a second man up on Cat. The head's been spotted. And Searson wants the kill. The nade is good. And up close, Poison lurks, but Searson besting him in the head-to-head. Just blame F left to find, and that flash is going to give it all away. Searson might be blind, but he's still good for a third.
That is dirt from Searson. We had Keto killing all back on the previous map. Searson, 14-5, comparatively to Tizian going 007. Knife kill certainly didn't help there. But what a round for Searson, hiding in lower or towards lower behind the box and letting Cole just go for the retake. Like, why would they check that at that point in the round? The fact that he kills Poison by jumping Xbox and blind shot to blame, I mean, style points for Searson. 6-3, Big feeling it right now. They can taste victory. They can taste their first win here at Pro League.
And this is why I say I think Poison is the key to everything for Cole, right? With how Searson is playing, he's really exerting like a lot of pressure on the map. He's making you adjust to where he is. He's taken a lot of control, and he's combat AWPing a lot of the time. He's not like getting set up in pit and then just holding a long angle, right? You're not getting given any kind of slow fight out of Searson. And so Poison might be 10-5, he might be top in the charts, but we need to see him trying to nullify this AWP on the other side, or at least restrict the amount of room that Searson feels like he has, because he's playing uncontested right now. JKS with this secondary AWP getting aggressive into the tunnels. Is this the... Oh, no, the flash is so punishing. Config, the man who was meant to trade that out, was blind as well. But through the smoke, he will find the 4-on-4.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, right? At least get something out of that early kill for Big. And the AWP that was in a really good position to find an opening pick, just read by Big, man. They're all over the place. They know what's going on. Tabson eats a shot through the wall, but he still kills Poison. Rush holding for a boost. He knows what Big have been doing. It's not happening, though. And no rush for Big, right? They can still chill. Rely on this AWP to get picks. They might find one in middle. Config's grabbed the AWP from JKS. And, oh, here they come. How was that a miss? It looked dead on. Config gets overwhelmed. And through the smoke, good damage by Blame. But it won't change the outcome of the round. B has been found. And Big with the bomb plant and no kit for Cole might be past the port of call.
It's a shame as well because, I feel like this is the Big we've been missing out on throughout the event thus far, right? They've had a pretty lackluster performance, especially considering, I think for a lot of people, they were one of the favorites to get out of this group. It's been a very, very slow beginning, and it feels like now we're starting to see the Big that we wanted to see, right? The communications are great. Everyone looks like they're on the same page in these rounds. A lot of the time, it's not even coming down to like tight situations. They are just getting 2 or 3 kills and then the round is over. And that was the case back on Mirage as well. Everything's looking a lot more put together here for Big. 7-3, still building upon this lead, still looking strong. Complexity, they need answers, and they're trying to come up with them, right? The B tunnels aggression on the AWP was meant to be the solution. But instead, the flashbang goes in and ends up making a problem worse. Losing that AWP immediately without it accomplishing anything. And this just speaks volumes as to how confident Searson is that he's not getting challenged. Like, he just runs down through middle. He's here. He's literally already fighting you at mid doors. You're probably still anticipating, like, well, he could be holding top mid. Nah, that's not what you got to worry about at all. JKS with this deagle up close just misses the timing, but Searson is not ready for a player concealed behind that smoke. And so, yeah, very, very confident from Searson, but doesn't check the smoke, and JKS gets away with a freebie. A huge kill to find as well. That AWP has been causing you so many problems, and the deagle beats it in the head-to-head. Another for JKS, this mid-area on lock. And the might of this Aussie's deagle is going through for even more, and finally Tizian punishes him. Gets a little greedy. In towards the B site now for Big. A bit of a tried and tested classic, but Blame F this time is here early, waiting at car. Hasn't even had a chance to play into a lot of these rounds, and now they finally give him the go-ahead. Blame F, only good for one, traded by Keto. The B site opened up. Poison, first man on rotation, but in the tunnels, coming in through the back line is Rush. Making a bit of noise on the approach, and so they check for him. The trade isn't found by Poison's AWP. He knows where both players are. Shots are ringing him from the car, and that gives him the angle. Now in with the fight, ducks through the window, and he's up close and personal with Keto on the other side, but he's blindsided by him. 8 on the board for Big. The flash goes high, and Keto goes further, 8-3. The lead continuing to build up for the big boys.
Yeah, Keto's not one and done, right? He's not showing up with almost 40 kills on Mirage and then going quiet here. That's a big 4K round, getting every trade, every entry into B, and even clutching B Poison, who's absolutely hitting every shot he fires. Doesn't get time to shoot his final bullet. And it's Keto to clean up Big. I mean, that was still a close round considering what Cole brought into it, but Cole had so much info. They'd pushed long. They'd confirmed it was a B play. Poison's rotate was early. But even so, Big get it done. And they're not done with that. Keto an opening kill to find Rush on long. And Big, they could just line up smokes right now and win the round straight up. Poison's trying to flank with an AWP. Citizen's ready for it. Oh, will he hang around timing? Oh, he leaves. It's giving Poison a chance, but really the flank for Poison is the only reason that Cole can even really consider this right now. This is such a hard site to get back into, right? With JKS smoked off, they can peek him from top. He needs to back up into spawn while he waits for Poison to get to position, but Poison's being held by an AWP, and Tizian has found conflict through a smoke. Oh no, smoke on the molly. Tizian stands strong. Poison in no hurry. And he needs the kill to come to him, and it will, but not the way he wanted it. Citizen gets that frag, and he even drops his AWP to go and grab Poisons, making sure that Cole can't pick it up at the end of the round. Talk of end of the round, Tabson is looking to end Cole's careers as he flanks him through the tunnels. JKS does get one, hits the shot, but now he has to smoke himself off. They're coming from all positions.
They are just merciless, man. They don't want to let you get away with anything. And if these guns, it's, oh, the run boost is in, but he hits the light. Oh, JKS with the no-scope. Oh. And the trade not found. Oh, out through window, JKS finally dealt with, and the AWP is removed.
That's worth it for Big.
It's lights out for JKS. Even though that run boost doesn't work, they still managed to find him. Big looking so switched on. What do you even do? And it's horrible as well because, as we've said, a lot of these rounds have ended after like the first 2 or 3 kills have come in, right? It's just been the immediate saves. Well, now Big are hitting this point in the game where they've got so much money, they're feeling so confident that they're just chasing you down in every one of those saves. So not only are you not getting to play the round after you lose those first 2 or 3 players, but the save isn't even guaranteed for a round that 2 of your guys never even got to play.
It hurts, man. Poison goes in for that massive flank, but even he knows he can't actually go through the doors, right? You may wonder why he's just sitting there waiting. He needs to be given a kill. Searson was holding him the entire time from Plat. Like, there's no way Poison can win that fight, really. And, yeah, he's just hoping he gets fed. Without that happening, with Searson moving in for the kill, no flank enabled, Cole have to save, and they don't even get away with that. Searson looking for this B pick. He just saw a head crossing. Just flashes in. Ooh, even the T's are blind at this point. Keto's not, and that's all you need to get yourself into B. Double entry and 10 rounds on the horizon for Big. It might have to be a save again, but look at Tabson. He's already hunting these kills. Tizian's running T-spawn. There is no safety for Cole. There is nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Here come Big.
Oh, there's one. Not traded, but Poison not able to retrieve the AK. So he's saving a scout, and even then Big are like, no, that's too much. Tabson finds all those saving players, and Big are up onto 10.
Decimation.
It is brutal, isn't it? It's like, it's not enough that they're winning the rounds. It's not enough that they're winning them convincingly. No, they want to take everything away.
Like you just said, like winning a round off 2 kills. There we go. Keto runs in B, gets both entries, and at that point, Big are already chasing. Like the second kill comes in, Big are running.
I mean, being real, Tabson was actually already hunting, like before the kills had even happened. He's like, guys, I'm catwalking when they try and save. Try being the key word.
but not successful ever. Big running up catwalk. We've not even had to see any like proper executes. Big threw a couple of cat plays at the start of the half to get the momentum, but since that point, they've just been freestyling it. Flick from Poison, bomb dropped. They're up close, he doesn't know. Double molly on the ramp, keeps Antares in safekeeping, and Big can just plant and go back to the catwalk. It's a 4-on-4. This is the best chance Cole have had it around in some time, so they certainly should give it a look in. Rush actually gets a massive kill to the back of the site, taking the AWP away. Tizian picks it back up, and Xantares responds. There's the AWP going wide. He even saw Blame through the smoke. Tizian closes the round, and nothing can go wrong for Big right now. Looking for 12-3, and dare I say there should be nothing stopping that.
This is brutal. I don't even know if we should be showing this.
Avert your eyes. It's not past watershed.
Is this all right? I'm checking. Is this fine to be broadcast? 11-3. Big are just hunting you.
Savage.
It's brutal. And Tizian's bought a Negev. So.
Yeah, and a bunch of autos, obviously.
And a bunch of autos, but because,
it.
it's only the right thing. Tizian, you better... No, he's going to spam mid with the auto and then Negev,
No,
obviously.
it's one or the other. You got to do it quick.
You don't Negev the doors. That just doesn't work.
Alongside autos, I think it could.
No, because the Negev just hits them for, like, 1 damage.
Someone take it, please. Oh, autos.
There it is. Autos down mid. Oh, who's crossing today, baby? Oh, they run it. They get past.
He's in.
Keto's running B.
Oh, no,
Keto, they are there.
I thought he was taking it. He could have been in before they were. But, yeah, don't want to lose the round. Fairly underwhelming.
Well, Poison just got smoked on his long doors push. That's interesting.
Is that where that was meant to go?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it was a jump throw that... Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know their lineup. Just landing in the doors. Unless, like, you're throwing it for a molly that you expect to come in.
Look at this, by the way. Cole, they're stacked heavy towards A and mid. Poison is now getting the information that actually, okay, yeah, I found CS and he's gone. But it's the B play. And you could get haunted again by another one of these situations where a config doesn't go huge here. It might all be over. No. And there's one. The trade is in for JKS, but he's gone immediately as well. And so now this bomb plant coming through. Complexity. Tasked with a 3-on-3 retake at B. Xantares hunting down these players already, down in the lower tunnels, and he catches Blame F by surprise. But the hunter becomes the hunted here. Poison has retrieved an auto sniper. You always throw the autos out of the map, because this can now cost you dearly. Poison getting that kill, retrieving an AK, and now moving in through the tunnels. Doesn't keep on the auto sniper. Rushes in the window and good for 1, and there are the kills. Oh, Complexity. They managed 4 at the end of the half. Is that going to be enough? Because this has still been an absolutely unreal game out of Big. They're looking good. They're looking confident. Complexity might manage 4, but they've got to do a lot more in this second half.
Yeah, so I'm struggling to find my form, I think, just because I was in the same team for so long, and I joined a new team. This new team has so many different dynamics and like things that I wasn't really aware of when I was in my old team, and I was super comfortable in my old team. So when you join a new team like this, it's kind of hard to get into that comfort zone. And I think recently I haven't really been focusing on my own form. I've been focusing on like the team and like how we should be playing rounds, like where I need to like give myself up for other players and stuff on the team, and just like little areas like that where I didn't really have to think on in my old team. So it's definitely like a different learning experience for me. But recently I think I've been playing better, and we've actually been having better results. So it's nice to know that I can sacrifice myself as a player and just like have better results as a team where I don't really need to focus on my own individual form. But hopefully just over the next few events it gets better, and yeah, it's been looking like it's going up, so we'll just keep going from here.
This is the moment to go. This is the moment to shine. This is the moment to show. Show me the rocks you can climb. This is the moment to feel the path like you legally blind. I can promise this is ours cause we built for this, kill for this. Pushing buttons so it's quick, push it off a new assist. Oh, y'all think we new to this? Pound for pound, break it down. Watch what we gon' do with this. Teamwork got us fluid with. Make y'all look like sewages. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine, shine away from the shade. But now that we're here, ain't no going back.
Big boys taking down Complexity a notch, perhaps. It's 11-4, and they are...
You all right? You cold?
Yeah, I feel like a sheep right now.
Big boys!
Yeah, this is a great game from Berlin International Gaming, and it's going to get even easier, you would think, if a pistol win could be locked in on this CT side. Cole have had no answers. Poison's had a pretty good game, but honestly, it's been avoided more often than not, and a lot of saves that were denied by Big near the end of the round.
I thought Big stood for bring in God B.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it...
Well, maybe they can rebrand, Harry.
Here it is. Look at Tapson waiting. You remember when the pistol round played out like this, but the other way around? Out through long, USPs, wrecking the Glocks. Well, this time the Glocks wreck the USPs. Searson, hate to tell you, they are going to check for you, and he's only good for one. A man advantage taken for Cole as they spread out in towards this A site. The flashes are not good enough to get Santares anything. And this round might just be Complexities yet. Jumping up to try to deny that bomb plant, but they can't get the vision, they can't get the kill. And Config, a nice freebie there. Keto, some missed shots, finally is able to recover. Now into a 1v3. Still a very, very rough spot to be in. Doesn't know where all these players are. Drops down for the kit, and now they swing him together. Oh, all the peaks coming in from so many different angles, elevations. That was a done deal. Complexity up onto 5 as the pistol goes their way.
That's 4 for 4 in pistols for Cole.
Yeah, greater pistol rounds.
Yeah, they want both of them back on Mirage. They converted the first, and on the second, they got 2 out of the 3 rounds. They lost to a full eco from Big in the third. They did the same on this map as well. They won their CT pistol. They won the anti-force, and then Big ecoed them somehow on the B site. So, yeah, you know, they can convert. Like, 2 is still better than none, right? Like, even if you are getting ecoed. Oh my, Tabson. What is that smoke? Is that just a long door smoke thrown from Cat? Jumping, throwing. Man's got reach, range even. Send the scout up. Oh, guess not. Side against it. Searson doesn't need your boost. Or maybe he did, because no kills coming through here for Big, who are trying to force the issue. I like how patient Cole are. Look, they're just holding angles. They know that Big are going to try and make plays with these Deagles, and that's exactly what's being done. JKS done in on lower. Config flashing up Cats. They almost finished the job, but they boost Tabson up with a P250. Oh, he missed it. Did see Config drop, but couldn't get the kill off in time.
This will be the last thing you expect, right? Who reassembles the boost after it's already been spotted? And now they get the info that no one was up on Cat. That smoke was meant to keep these Catwalk players at bay while the mid push comes in, but instead, Tabson's right behind them, and he's dropped the bomb. Just Blame F remaining. 45 seconds and a long T-spawn wrap for Blame. Oh, how is he meant to recover this? Does he even try?
They're already considering it.
Look at it, Tabson's already in hunt mode, man. Like, come on.
First half never ended.
Give me the kills, mate. Let's go, Tabson. Deleted, of course. Was Blame F.
Unwinnable.
20 seconds, knows he can't do it. He's just trying to hold on to the AK. Big, they lost their 1 AK on Tabson just then in top middle. So are they going to really throw much more trying to hunt this down?
Keto could go get it, right? Like, this is 1 already. You just need to have 1 player staying alive. Everyone else can kind of go crazy, jumping through smokes, etc. Yeah, so the 2 players that just jumped and chased are the Galil and the AK. So they saved 2 scouts and a Mac.
Nice.
Not the spies, but it doesn't matter. It's 12-5. Big just won a force buy. They just flipped it on its head, and Cole might be gone from this series sooner rather than later.
Don't worry, man. I
Molotov.
hear that Tabson and Keto also just liquidated all of their Bitcoin assets, and they've gone hard on GameStop stocks, actually.
Yeah.
So they're thinking there's going to be a second surge in that.
I like that stock.
Right, look, we got this little force, kind of.
Sure.
For Cole, 2 armorless players.
Keto.
Keto's getting slimy as well. Slimy Keto down here. And look at him, covered in slime.
Blame checks it, mate.
Keto, oh yeah, so slime covered. Blame F though. The king of slime, I guess, is able to beat him. It's a 4-on-4.
Back to the drawing board.
Searson's holding on to mid.
Oh!
Get slimed on by the Searson.
It's a slime
rush. it's weird. No, not the knife. Oh, but maybe the knife. Tabson's thinking, oh, but maybe. All right.
Rush,
Blood pressure's rising. Blood pressure's rising. Everything's getting a little intense. It's 55 seconds. There's still plenty of time. Let's just all calm down. 50 seconds. But look at Antara's down in the lower tunnels. Oh, he's dropped the bomb. And with that, that's the round drawing in favor of Big, 13-5. And they are just not giving Cole the room to move. They're trying knife kills. They're getting aggressive. They're pushing lower tunnels twice in one round. They're up to 13. There's no money for Cole. And this is looking like dire straits for Complexity. Big. To say they're confident is an understatement.
Yeah. This is hilarious. Rush, I guess he's checking long on the right. He's like realized he hasn't cleared it, double checks it, and then he 180s. Oh dear. Poison's top fragging in the server. Want to throw that out there. It's 13-5. Poison is top fragging. He's beating all of Big by 1. So that's pretty impressive. Keto's back in the same position, Harry. Oh no. Doesn't get time to get checked either. Just pushes out instead. Scout lighting them up, done some damage to Poison already, and Keto will happily finish the job. Glock out, tip tap, and the round is done eventually. 14-5, and well, what else can you really say about this?
What can we really say about this, Hugo? This is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Pretty brutal.
Safe to say.
Pretty brutal indeed.
Yeah, that 3 times.
3 times the brutality and half the humanity. That's what we got going on here.
Yeah. It's actually nice to see this result just for the sake of the group, because Cole, they're not like in a position where they're going to get eliminated or not make it through. I still think they're going through this group. They're 2-1 if they lose this series. Big, avoid bottoming out in the group by winning this game. They get their first victory on the board. They, they go 1-2. It could be worse. Could be a lot better. But if Big went 0-3, that's almost them guaranteed to not be going through this group. So avoiding that by the looks of things. And it's just very free right now. It's just very easy as Big take every fight they can.
It looks like we're watching a DM.
Yeah.
This doesn't even look like Keto's just they're all just pushing. JKS, here he is.
He can make this one messy. He can certainly make it interesting.
Mr. Savage. Trying to put a stop to the brutality. Of course, he's in T-Spawn and is worried about everything. In case you're wondering where this game's at, JKS is like, well, where can I go? Let's think. I have to check T-Spawn firstly, make sure they're not there. Then I have to check all of middle. And then once I get to this little, the little barrels, I have to check, the mid-cross and then cat. And then maybe they could be lower tunnels or Xbox. Oh, he wins that fight on a Searson. And now he starts to gain some ground, but has to check lower tunnels because they could be lower tunnels. And maybe they could even be close on shorts. We have to make sure they're not there. JKS is still waiting patiently, still waiting to see if he gets pushed. Look at how paranoid he is. This is how little map control you've had if you're Complexity and how much time has passed. You just don't know where these players are. So up he goes through short side now. And Smoke going to give up the aim of the game. They know it's the A play. And tucked in on this A bomb site is Tabson waiting with a knife out, no less. He's trying to get the knife kill. He's trying to do JKS like that. Decides against the knife in the final seconds and just AKs him down. And he's laughing to himself as Big get on to 15.
He has a bit of humanity in there after all. Tabson,
he was thinking, like, I'm not going to do that to
Yeah,
JKS. Go on. How could you do that to JKS?
Loses him in the smoke. Maybe wonders, is he faking? Is he moving off of it? I don't know. Let's just take the gun out and keep it clean. I would have liked to see the knife from Tabson, honestly. But, he's been the receiver of a knife in this game already. So he knows what it feels like, and he'd rather just win the round. 15-5.
Oh, I love seeing Tabson happy. That was a great, a great image.
We're going old school. Big had a lineup to throw the nade for the cross, not wasting a smoke, instead letting the smoke bloom from the HE and then plays cross with it. I've not seen that in a while. And actually having a lineup for it as well, and the timing is good. Big managed to cross 2 players to B with no info for Cole, and they have all their smokes left. So, kind of nice.
This little bait and switch from Searson and Tizian's brutal, right? Searson's meant to get the attention, and then Tizian swings. And Rush, the first man in, he was staring at the corner. He was ready to fight an AWP. And so Tizian is a nasty surprise. The smokes, the flashes, they get Tizian out of there.
They double molly the smoke. Like,
yeah.
If the first one doesn't do it, the second certainly won't.
Maybe a third now. Now we're talking. So now we have this little cat play coming in for Cole. A real last-ditch effort to try and save some kind of face in this game. Tabson up inside of the bomb site, waiting again. Sat behind the boxes. I don't think he's going for knives in this one. Here's this push. Searson, low HP from the scout of Poison early on at the crossroads, nails the first shot. And now he buys more time and takes more attention away from Tabson. But Blame F is still able to deal with this site player. Tizian's now low, and Poison's scout will deliver that kill. Xantares and Keto left in a 2-on-3 retake. Are they going to give this a go?
Don't count them out.
I imagine they'll give it a go. The money's good. They've got a lot of rounds left to play with.
They could do something. Oh, just getting swung. Taste your own medicine, perhaps. You won't get to set up. Blame's coming your way, and yeah, with that going the way of Cole, Big just give it up. They go, we're too low. We'd rather keep our guns. We'd rather keep our economy, and we've got plenty more chances to close out this map. Surprised that's not a big round with how it starts on long, right? It looks pretty good for the AWP Tizian combo where he's tucked in. They get an opener, but Cole get both picks into the A site. Tabson mollied out. The scout finding another. And okay, Cole keeping themselves in the series. Man, your hand just defaults to WASD whenever you use a keyboard, even if you're not playing, huh? Happens to me too. 15-6. Fast flashes out long. Here come Complexity. Blame has managed to cross, and Tizian, does he know? He looks aware, but Blame's going to win the fight anyway. That's a good start for Cole. Baby steps.
Mid aggression is coming in from Tabson, but Poison should have that dead to rights, and he does. Searson now at the car. I've seen so many great plays happen from this position, from all players, and Searson now looking to join the ranks. That Molotov going to force him back, but it's not deep enough to completely discount this car position. The attention's getting drawn away from Xantares. They might believe that he was a car player forced out by the molly, but regardless of that element of surprise, Searson is only good for one. Xantares doesn't want to throw this away by getting caught through the smoke, and so he just backs up, and it might be a save. Cole onto 7, slowly but surely building up a round count that's a bit more respectable. Still a while to go before we start to believe in the comeback. But hey, it's looking good. These rounds have at least been pretty damn concise.
Yeah. Baby steps, right? It's just a long road, Harry. But they're keeping the money in good standing. They've got an AWP. They've got 4 alive, doing what they need to do to actually make this one realistic. However, Big just know, like, all it's going to take is you know, one of these openers to go a little more favorably, right? Stop going 1-for-1. Someone get a multi-kill. Boom, we're up a man. We're in a 4-on-3, and we just play it by the numbers. Can Big find those openings, though, that put them in that position? Or will it continue to be opening kills for Complexity? Which they've had a few here in this T side. Just all starting too late, right? Winning pistol, getting forced on. So the victory dance doesn't last for long. Orb thrown over by Keto. Arming Searson. And not much around it.
Yeah, and you know, what you're left with here is a round that you could very well win, but if you don't, you still reinvest next with an AWP as well. So It's nice management of the money here for Big. They're also taking a bit of a gamble, and they're stacking heavily towards this B bomb site, giving up A long, giving up A for the most part. Tizian, right, is the only man nearby who could even respond. And they might reconsider this on the back of the info that Tabson gets here.
Dear.
I think he just misses these players crossing mid. They duck down beneath him anyway.
Still catch them.
It's a weird timing, right? And he's going to hear the footsteps. They've snuck this way, whereas the others have ran, but there's BlameF catching the first. This little wrap that's continued by Tabson all the way through behind them. JKS, dead man walking, doesn't even know it yet.
Nice.
There he is, one deked by Tabson. Now the A rotations have come in, thanks to this information from Tizian and Tabson. The quick boost nets the AWP tag, but not the killing blow. And so they will start to get across into this bomb site. There's still a man down, and Tabson is still flanking, still putting up numbers. This could be the undoing of Complexity. BlameF, trying to be the hero, is in with a third. Config up in the bomb site, has gotten that bomb down. But while this is going on, Tabson still being a nuisance. Antares up through short. They peek it together, and Config is deleted. BlameF now needs the ace to keep this alive for Complexity. Smoke down. And Blame, so much to do. The molly on the bomb might serve to slow it down, but it missed. It went a little too deep. And the defuse is in. Big, they take this. A dominant 2-0 victory. Complexity never had a chance.